doing it from my tablet now. Annoying. Yeah, I know. I started a new stream. I couldn't figure out how to get back to the old one. And now the quality is straight up tablet. Uh, it's annoying. Somebody link this one in Discord. Ew, look at the quality of this. Ew. How much battery does my phone have? 0 battery. That's awesome. We think felt off. Yeah. Somebody go to the old chat and tell them that this is the new one. Well, at least I got cake here. Cake's always first, by the way. Speaking of things, let's remove the bands here. No, we're almost done. We've gone pretty hard on this. Also, you guys missed right when I started trying to fix things, my ash fell off. Very annoying. Very annoying. So we're gonna save the ribbons here. Undust this bad boy slowly. Yeah, so something to learn with these streams is I need to charge my phone. Go figure, right? Go figure. Do wait. Oh wait, is that why? 1 second, sure. I don't think. Oh, that's why. Oh my god. I had to reset the port, charge port. I didn't check that it was. Guess it wasn't charging at all. Okay, is anybody here? My arm is damaged. By the way, somebody go in the old chat and link this. Ay, this is annoying. Look at the quality. At least I have my tablet here. Ish. Do a ghost exhale? What's a ghost exhale? Yeah, I got a stream running. Yeah. Well, we'll be here for a little bit until my phone is actually charged up. So what? I don't know if links work in Vertigo, but let them know. Heard. Thank you. Yo, you guys rule for doing all the paperwork here. Like shit, I can just focus on this, huh? Dude, you guys rule. Thank you. That stressed me out. I'm telling you, that's the thing about when it sounds easy, right? Oh, just don't use the desktop to stream. This is what happens. And honestly, this is good learning experience. Every time we fuck up on stream, that means that hopefully we won't fuck up in the future. You would hope. You would hope. You would hope. But fuck it. Scuffed, right? It happens. It happens. See here. You ain't ghost exhaling with a cigar. What is a ghost exhale? Damn it. This screwed up my flow with my cigar. I screwed up my cigar ember. So now I gotta work the ember up again. Holy shit. Oh. Dude, I got coffee. Oh man, my ash just died. Oh man. You know, thank you, Church of Petrol. Yeah, we had our first screw up on the stream. My phone died, so we swapped to my tablet. So now we have shitty quality on everything. Also, this, I can take off this mic. By the way, this is gonna be our mic setup when we are out and about. So when we do IRL stuff, for example, when me and Joel do our 3D printing, he's gonna get one mic, I'm gonna get one mic, and then we're gonna connect it to the phone so we both sound good. Yeah, there's some distortion, but honestly, if anything, it takes away my wrinkles. So now I look actually younger than I should. I kind of like that. I look nice and young. To be fair, I don't really have wrinkles. The only wrinkles I have is like this scar here, and then I have a scar here that you can barely tell, but you can see when I wrinkle it. See here, ghost exhale is basically keeping the smoke in your lungs but still breathing out so there's no smoke, but you exhale like a ghost. Oh yeah, so you never want to have cigar smoke in your lungs. All the chocolate you want to share in your gums. Damn, I look good with a cigar. Wish I could smoke one of those while I work, but that's frowned upon. I made a regular cut on it, but I've gotten really into V-cuts lately. I need to buy a V-cutter because my cigar partner, my cigar mentor, he uses a V-cutter and I've been really enjoying those. So I've been using both trying out his V-cuts and also punch cuts when he punch a hole in it. I really like the punch cuts too. But yeah, there's 3 kinds of cuts that you can do. It's, by the way, this is a little bit, you can see mine is a little bit lopsided, but whatever, it works. But this is a straight cut, then you get the V cut where you cut like a little V in there, and then you have the punch cut where you punch a little hole in there. And I'm still learning what the difference is. Like, I don't think there's a big difference in smoking, but I do think certain cigars you want to do certain cuts on. So I'm still want to learn that. You can I come learn 3D print with you and Joel? Dude, that would be awesome. If Church of Petrol was here, and Joel and me, dude, that would be really fun. I like that idea. Yeah, of course, if Joel's cool with it, yeah, I'm cool with it. By the way, chat, today we're gonna do a few things. We're gonna, not only are we gonna do this little hangout here, but we are gonna do some gaming together. We're also gonna, I'm gonna show you guys where we at with the intro video that I'm making for Church of Petrol's song that he made and Tony mastered. And I kind of want you guys' ideas on it, because I have an idea right now, but I have a really cool thing going right now, but I do need you guys' feedback on it, because I'm at the point where things are starting to come together, but also more questions are being, like, it's like an episode lost. We answered one question, but 5 new questions popped up, and that's kind of where you guys are gonna come in. Yeah, no. I'm years overdue to learn 3D printing. And also, I always vibed, fun fact, me and Joel, we've worked together in the past, and I always vibed working with Joel, so it's fun to do something off work with him. Joel is a really good man. Good man. Everybody in chat are good men. And women. Not liking it, how the ash is right now. It's kind of, it's tunneling right now. I don't like that. Perfect, that's good. Damn, we're doing work on the cigar. We're honestly smoking this a little bit too quick. Ooh, let's see here. What are you guys saying here? With leather and lace. You can use the callus of your palm as an ashtray rain check. That is some biker the trick. Avengers Assemble, I love that. Wait, how did we get into BDSM? What is my I mean, we've never talked about Ashton VSGs. He's really into see the cigars we it's we talk a lot about, I think it's called Undertow. We are talking Drew Estates, we've smoked, Meat Lovers, we like to smoke, Gurkha, we're big fans, Monte Cristos, Tabernacles, but I think honestly, and this is nothing against Aston, because I've heard good, well, I've had them, they're really nice. I think they're a little bit too mainstream for my dude. I'll ask him next time, but he always gets offered all these super cool cigars. So I think like he just don't have time for them, to be honest, and because you know you only have so much time for cigars. But I'll ask him. Maybe it's a good question, because I bet he has an opinion about it. He's my mentor, but that being said, he will be very honest, say that he's on his own cigar journey. So just because he's ahead of me by 10 years doesn't mean that he is an expert, which I appreciate, because there's too many people that fake being an shit, me included, right? That's why I try to be super humble with my knowledge about things, because the more you know that you don't know. A good example of that is me learning Ultra Kill. I don't think he's gonna say that they're basic as fuck. Yeah. Um, they're like this. Is the thing with cigars. All cigars are great at this point. Well, there's definitely the ones that are just getting pawned off on you, like just like thinking like, oh, this guy's going to a wedding, blah blah blah. But yeah, like Hash and VSGs are fantastic. Like companies like Davidoff makes fantastic things. Like it's rare for me to find a shitty cigar. Remember when we were in that cigar boutique, Church of Petrol, and we saw those cigars, and I legit just went for not the cheapest one, but the one that was $2 above cheaper that I knew nothing about. We smoked something that I knew nothing about, but I knew that like it's in the case with other ones that I respect. So why not try something weird? That is, we had like some Zeppelin looking colors that were really nice. He probably follows about Challenger VSG. You know what? This is what I like about my dude I smoke cigars. He's, even though he has the means to smoke some fantastic things, he's not like he's not an idiot about it. Like when you start me like I don't know, it's the same thing with wine and or anything or whiskey. Like when once you start having a lot of things, you start going back to the quote unquote cheaper stuff and having different appreciation for it. Like Jim Beam, like I think it's a fantastic product. It's cheap, but for the price, it's so fantastic. Like you can get 4 bottles of Jim Beam for the price of fantastic whiskey, and it's still gonna be like I still think Jim Beam is fantastic. So I don't I don't think my dude's gonna shit on any of your cigar taste, Mr. Petrol. I'm not trying a Ghost in Hell. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna do puffs that I enjoy, not puffs that I don't enjoy. And that Ghost in Hell, I'm not gonna enjoy. I'll tell you this, chat. Don't ever try doing things just because it's gonna be cool. Do things for you. As I know, I feel like that's a curse of. It's a guy curse. It's definitely a guy curse. Girls have their own curses, but as guys, we have a curse of to fucking prove ourselves to each other. I'm over that shit. Heard a lot of stuff about Rocky Patel. I never had them actually. I'm actually gonna go start going to some cigar courses just so I can get more educated about. I know what I like right now. I know what I like right now. I know that I enjoy a lot of things, but I want to get better with cigar blends and understanding the tobaccos. One thing I've noticed with cigars is a lot of the pairings and a lot of the pairings and the flavors are similar to coffee culture. So what I'm looking for is like I don't know, like there's something about it that is similar to a coffee. So that coffee book that I just bought, I'm actually gonna use some of the tasting stuff for cigar stuff. Just because I think it makes sense in my brain. And yeah. Dude, safely do the palm ashtray tick. Well, find the best callus per point in your palm, right? To me, I would probably, if I would do a trick like that, it would be this finger, because this finger is the most calloused part of my body, because this is my wine opening finger. So every day I do about 4 or 5 cuts on this finger. So it's like mean, I can't see if you can tell, but this finger is rock hard. Um, it's because when I open wine, and for anybody who's opened up a lot of wine bottles, you get micro cuts here every day from foils and shit like that. You know a lot about circus tricks? Well, rain check. I live in the biggest circus town in the world. I actually live the highest population of trapeze artists, the highest population of clowns, the highest population of anything circus related. I live in the city that Ringling built. So I actually know a lot of circus people. I know a few magicians. I know a few. One, I worked with a really good waiter. Nah, I'm not gonna tell that story. That's for him to tell. But he did some other work besides trapezing around. Boom, da, dum, 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 dum. um, Your sister went to the circus part of Ringling College? Nice, that's cool. Hey, Avion Gamer, how you doing? Welcome to stream. I don't recognize your name. Are you new to the stream? If so, welcome. You should subscribe. We're trying to get 1,000 subscribers now. Um, oh my god, this cigar is... Ooh. Oh. Life's good. Life's good. Yeah, we need to get 1,000. We're in a weird place right now in the stream where I am so comfortable with live streaming that I'm too comfortable with the gaming stuff that this year I'm gonna try to do more stuff that I'm uncomfortable with. And live streaming IRL is one of those things. So this year I'm just gonna try to do, there's gonna be a lot of what we call scuffed streams where I'm trying new stuff, and some of them are gonna work, some of them are not gonna work, most of them are probably not gonna work, but we're experimenting. I would love to make, I would love to make this my main job. That would be really cool. But for me to make this my main job, I need to provide a better product for you guys. And that is my goal with this year, is just to provide a cool, more fun product. And with that comes, like, I need to learn video editing more. And I'm spending every day trying to get better with video editing. I know you guys don't see it. The only person that gets to see that madness is Church of Petrol, because I will send him messages 3 o'clock at night and be like, yo, I got a new idea. And Church of Petrol's like, bro, I'm trying to sleep. Can we talk about it tomorrow? I'm like, yeah, I got you. But know that there's a lot of, I'm working right now, and it's kind of similar to, remember when I was talking about live streaming and people were just like, just live stream. Remember when I was doing the Discord live streams? I'm kind of there with my video editing right now, where for a while I only live streamed on Discord before I live streamed YouTube. I live streamed in private Discord calls for people. So we're kind of like there, where if anybody remembers my, what was it, Ion Fury streams in Landon's Discord, the good old days. I miss those days, honestly. It's a little bit bit of a nostalgia days. You know, I miss the Landon community back in its heyday. And for anybody who doesn't know, the way our stream started was I was moderating for another streamer who's now retired and doesn't do streams anymore, called Landon Tells. We were doing like kind of drama streams. It was really cool. We had a really cool community, but the problem was we were kind of dealing with, well, drama streams, like drama, trashy, like IRL streams, and with that comes a lot of problems in itself. I miss those days. I had a lot of fun. I think a lot of people had a lot of fun, and there's a lot of nostalgia. And in a lot of ways, I have Landon to thank for a lot of things that I learned about streaming, what to do and what to not to do too. I will always be in depth with him. I know like things got a little bit weird with me exiting his community and his community kind of like, I don't know, ending or turning into something else. But I don't know if Landon sees this. I do appreciate everything I learned from him, and I hope he's doing well. I hope he's doing well. Like you know, there was some weirdness, and I might have left that community a little bit. I don't know. It's a lot of drama, and I kind of just left as a thief in the night, just like didn't do a big goodbye or anything like that. It's just like, you know what? It's more drama for me to do a big statement or anything like that. But for anybody who wonders, no ill will. It was, I just needed to focus on myself and get like, get out of a. It was the community that I wanted it to be there in the end, and me trying to keep it in what I thought was going to be a healthy space. It wasn't really there. What are you guys saying? Am I starting drama by talking about this? The boys' experience. Ask the boys what they're doing, then tell them to screen it at. True. Ever thought about growing tobacco, making cigars? So I am actually gonna start planting some tobacco plants here. I actually have a friend of mine who makes his own, has started to cure his own cigar tobacco. He's growing his own tobacco and he's gonna make cigars. And I've told him once he starts making cigars, I want to try his first. So if he gets good at that, I would love for him to teach me about that. But right now, I want to plant some tobacco plants just because I think it would be fun. It's a little bit of American history, and it would be just. I just like how rich in chlorophyll they are. Really big leaves, really green, dark, beautiful leaves. And also, I do think having that plant around the house would help as a bit of an insecticide or like um, something that the insects wouldn't like. Anyway, let's look at my yard. You guys want to see my plans for my yard? We might actually do some yard streams where I do some planting of things. So my project is going to be turning this area into something beautiful. So I'm going to put some big pots here and kind of build like a mountain of potted things that it's going to be like kind of terraced. It's going to be super cool. Then this whole area, I'm still trying to sketch up my ideas for that. But my newest project I've been starting to do, and don't worry, we're not going to show too much of the property. I'm not trying to D-word myself. My newest things that I've started planting is some cool agave plants here. So we got this little agave plant here, very cool. I think that's beautiful. Then this plant I got on sale because these leaves were fucked up. So they were just like, we're gonna slash it in half, but this big old agave plant, it's gonna be really cool. I think I'm good on this cigar, by the way. Ooh, that's a good cigar. Aloe, Joel, you want aloe? I have too much aloe. If you want some aloe, I'll gift you some. I got aloe here, and then you guys like aloe vera? Oh, we got aloe, baby. And aloe vera, fun fact, it's really hard for it to flower, but this guy gets aloe vera flower every year. Look at that stalk. Whew, I'm a little bit lightheaded from that cigar. Whew. Holy moly. Whew. Oh, looks like we're getting mango. The mangoes are starting to filled up. This one is not ready yet though. Not edible. For the raccoons. What are you guys saying here? Yeah, I'm the Owl King, baby. Oh, Joel, that's not taken care of. That is like, that owl is just thriving without me doing anything. Oh yeah, and then I planted this bad boy the other day because I had one that died last year, which made me a little bit upset. So we got a lot of fertilizer in there now. I'm a gardener, baby. We gardening. We zooming and doing it. Oh yeah. What do you guys think? Let's go inside. Goddamn birds. Goddamn birds. Okay, let's move our stuff in. Front. I love how probably all the fish tank people are just like, oh, you got the same alarm system as the fish tank people. Whoopa. Okay, let's move all our stuff in. Looks like it's gonna start raining. Things can go fast here in Florida. By the way, anybody who's new in chat, subscribe, leave a like, all that good stuff. Thank you. It's I love my property. I wish I had more time to take care of it, but I love my property. It's a small house, but at the same time it's perfect for me. Easy to take care of. Clair obscur troubadour do 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 da da. Clair obscur troubadour do 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 do. Yeah, it's definitely gonna rain. That's why the you can hear it on the birds. They're like upset right now. And when the birds are upset, that means it's gonna rain. Oh my god. That cigar. Whew. One second. Locked up. Nobody can get to us. Nobody can get to us. Okay. Let's go back to the office. Papers is already in my walls. Shit. Okay, let's figure out how to swap this to my desktop. Shit. Oh, here's my bathroom. It's cozy. Yeah, I think it's cozy. We got my kitchen. Here we go. We get the kitchen. All my dishes. My liquor. Okay, one second. I'm gonna go to the restroom. Chat, behave. I'm gonna put you like over here. Perfect. Chat. I had to take poop. That nicotine, bro. What are you guys saying? You guys are probably saying exactly that. Waits patiently. I'm cooking pasta while watching Sunny House Tour. Ooh, what kind of pasta are you making? What kind of pasta? Okay, let's try to do a smooth transition to desktop. And then we're gonna go over some milestones in the stream. Some big moments. Whew. Oh my god. That nicotine hit hard. Ooh, that was a heavy duty cigar. I kind of smoked that way too quickly. Oh my god. Lightheaded. Ugh. Comfy though. Ooh, that was good. Let's get some water and a little bit of protein shake in us because that's gonna fix me. There we go. Then we gotta go to studio. Then content. And then we'll switch over to. Can we swap this into? Let me see here. So can we do a swap for this, like a hot swap? You cannot. Meld. We need to end this one. Let me show you. Do this. Yeah, I think we need to start this. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna have to start a third one. We're gonna end this one. Analytics. Meld. Okay, let me do. No, don't delete that. Well, okay, well, we're gonna end this real quick and then free celebration. I know, right? We're gonna stop this and then we're gonna start one real quick. 1 second here.